So I'm going to go ahead and read the Sacramento Roller Derby roster. Sacramento Roller Derby, of course, from Sacramento, California. They are ranked 38th in the WFTDA. They have a 2018 record of 5-1. And skating for them today, number 1, Kneel and Weep. Number 10, Annie Rexick. Number 1006, Naylor Swift. Number 1013, Red Tornado. Number 113, Annie Anklebiter. Number 12, Devastator. Number 124, Crystal. Number 1492, Conquistadorable. Number 1985, Con Artist. Number 243, Slapaho. Number 44, the legendary Forecloser. Number 451, Shock and Auburn. Number 58, Lushy. Number 606, Areola Twister. Number 618, Pink Floyd. Number 67, Rose Villain. Number 94, Talls. And number 970, Narnar Jinx.
And skating for Terminal City, they are ranked 39th. And the record at Big O is 11 wins, 9 losses.
Not bad.
Not too bad. Not too shabby.
9, yeah.
And the roster today is 03, Zelda Fitzgerald. Number 9, Skate Park. 118, Silver Scream. 1964, Annie Means Necessary. 305 is Smokey. 322, Handley. Number 41, Insane Lemon Error. Number 42, Griffith. Number 46, Hurt Russell. 505, Marinaker. 513, Simonius Maximus. 7718, Are You Ready? 8055, Argyle. Number 99, La Thole. And number 999, Kiki Frenetic. Terminal City is going to be skating in red.
That's right, skating in red. And it will be Sacramento Roller Derby in blue. And we want to welcome in our house announcers.
If you didn't hear them already.
Biggie Talls and Phil Dirk doing the house call for us here, and you'll probably be able to hear some of their call with our call. But we're going to forge ahead.
We'll do the thing.
So with just about a minute to go, why don't we read down the list of officials for this game?
Let's do it. We have strong female character, Wiley, 9 Inch Wheels, Rockin' Buddha, Time Lord, Socialize, Read the Rules, Heads Will Roll, C-Rex, Razor, Robin Ublind, A Hellraiser, Julia Cezia, Viva la Evolution, Nacho, Doesn't Matter.
And there you go. That is your list of officials for this game. Skaters have taken the track. As we wind down here in the Time to Derby. It's a wonderful event so far. Great juniors game on this track this morning between the Cherry Bomb Brawlers and the Emerald City Junior Gems.
Oh, that was a tight game,
It was, yeah. 8-point game with just a minute left, but Brawlers able to pull it out. And plenty more great derby over on track 1 right now. Don't change the channel or anything, but it's Angel City Derby facing off against Montreal. That's going to be a good game. And we'll be sure and give you a roster of upcoming games.
Absolutely.
As the game goes on, it appears we are ready to get underway.
Do you want to give a hello to the bench coach, Missy, the lineup coach, Pretty Quake, and the bench staff, Bruceberry Pie for Terminal City.
And with that whistle, this game is underway. Both jammers off the line. Number 606, Areola Twister jamming for Sacramento, and that's number 118, Silver Screen jamming for... Correction, that's 7718. Are You Ready? Jamming for Terminal.
Very sneaky and very quickly around the track, putting up the first 4 points of the game.
There's Ariel with the lead, and she's going to call that one off. And 4 points go up for Sacramento as well. It's a 4-4 jam to start this game.
Nice start to our game.
Yeah.
Nice and smooth.
Nice and even.
Looks like their whole teams are feeling each other out right now.
Quick and fast and already out of the way. All right, back on the jammer line for Terminal City. That's number 99, La Thole, going up against number 0618, Pink Floyd.
Both teams at full strength. Nice scrum start. Both teams taking their time as they just look, they're figuring each other out as they go along here. Straight away, just occupied. Some multiplayer blocks here.
Yeah, multiplayer block is going to send Neal and Weep to the penalty box. Also, a Terminal City blocker is headed there as well. Otholi getting recycled back to the pivot line. And it is Pink Floyd picking up lead jammer for Sacramento.
Pack settling in turn number 2. Sacramento controlling a little bit more of the pack on the outside lanes.
Wow. Easy, seemingly easy pass there for Pink Floyd. A full 5 points. Otholi, helmet cover in hand, exits the pack about a quarter track behind.
Sacramento pushing the pace. Pink Floyd shuts down, puts up 3 for Sacramento.
3 on that pass, a total of 8 on that jam. And Terminal not scoring in that jam, so Sacramento on top now 12-4 as we go into jam number 3.
So 4v4.
So welcome to the Big O 2018.
4v4 and 4-4 on the jammer line, that's right. The forecloser jamming for Sacramento. Forecloser was with Bay Area last season. 505, that's Marinaker jamming for Terminal City. And going through the spin cycle and coming out clean. Forecloser, your lead jammer. Terminal City, sorry.
No, right ahead. It's Pack just marinating at that turn 3, just gently grazing it.
There you go, using maple syrup as a marinade. Forecloser completing a 5-point pass.
Star stash situation here for Terminal City.
Terminal City coaches and every official in the world blocking our view of turn 3 here.
Making us do the work here at the Big O. Hashtag the Big O.
From ground level.
Forecloser taking the outside lane, starting to sweep up the middle. Terminal City trying to do a Triforce, slows her down just a little bit. Forecloser is out of the pack, puts up another 5 points for Sacramento.
That's 15 on the jam so far for Sacramento. Marinator trying to navigate through a very busy pack between the lines now. Another 5-point pass for Forecloser. That is 20 points on this jam.
Nice assist there by Con Artist, opening up the outside lane there.
And we've had a helmet cover pass, and it is now your pivot. Number 322 Handley is the jammer of record for Terminal City.
Forecloser going to shut down the jam. Puts up 1 more point on that last pass, matched for Terminal City.
There you go, Terminal City able to wring 1 point out of that jam, but 20 points ahead on that jam. 21 points for the Forecloser. 33-5 your score now as we go into jam number 4.
It's lunchtime. Get yourself a hot dog.
House announcers vending concessions from the dais.
Hey, where'd you go?
I heard hot dog and I was distracted immediately.
Yeah. Yes, me too. All right, we're underway once again. It's number 41, Lemon jamming for Terminal. And number 1006, Naylor Swift.
Oh, unfortunately having to force that recall there. Terminal City is 505? Yeah, Marinaker.
Yeah, we'll fill the box up, I'm sure.
Team's hanging out in the far apex now. Terminal City at the back of the pack. Confounding Naylor Swift for the moment.
Yeah, that was Smokey who did the damage for Terminal City. Yeah,
Smokey,
good old Smokey.
Bad news. Footsteps.
Oh, no, that was his name. Never mind. Lemon, your lead jammer.
All right, well, Lemon has pulled out lead jammer now and is back in the pack on a scoring pass. Nice move on the inside. Harvesting all 4 of those points.
Nice shutout there from Sacramento.
And now 4-0. So, hit this.
All right. All right, everyone, don't forget, use that hashtag BigO2018 in all your tournament posts this weekend as the official hashtag of the tournament this year. That's hashtag BigO2018. Hashtag all beef hot dogs. Hashtag I have no idea what I'm doing.
Be safe. Don't fall down. Number 1 rule is
If you have questions, use that hashtag. We'll look at them at halftime probably at some point, maybe, if we're lucky.
As long as my phone battery holds out. We are underway once again with Pink Floyd jamming for Sacramento.
Kiki Frenetic for Terminal City.
Supposed to be saying that in a fancier manner, but
I know, it's got more punctuation up there than it does on our sheet.
they just stole some of that from
Another lead gem
Pink Floyd
is
lead
awarded
jammer
to
yet
Sacramento
again.
Roller Derby. Pink Floyd 2 in a row.
33 to 9. Everything divisible by
Pack sets up in
threes.
turn 2. Not a problem for Pink Floyd, able to squeak through,
And now 4 points
picking up
out.
4 quick points and calling off the
Still
jam.
divided by 3, you just wind up with
Really letting that game breathe a little bit. They're slowing it down the pace a lot.
Yeah.
So you're seeing a little bit back and forth. Again, just trying to get their sea legs here.
Off the subprime, like the bad loan. Yeah.
Both of these teams very close, as we mentioned. Sacramento ranked 38, Terminal ranked 39.
perfect if foreclosure would have come out.
And
We'll try that again later.
good to see a nice, evenly matched WFTDA sanctioned contest here at 2018 Big O.
Are you ready? Jamming for Terminal.
And it's Ariella Twister jamming for Sacramento, wasting no time getting to the front of the engagement zone. Lead jammer Sacramento.
Are you ready? Also out of the back?
As teams send a player each to the penalty box, Ariella completes a 4-point scoring pass.
Sacramento pushing the pace here, forcing Terminal City to catch up.
Sacramento having an easy time of it. They slowly start to get some players back.
I see number 6'7" Rose Villain headed to the penalty box. Rose Villain also skating with Bay Area Derby last year. And then coming back to her Sacramento roots for this season.
I'm sure there's a story there.
I bet there is.
8-4 advantage
Lot of-
Sacramento.
A lot of merging.
A lot of
going
merging
on there.
happening. That's right. We're going to
Yeah.
talk about that. Sacramento, of course, a composite of 2 accomplished WFTDA legs. Sacred City Derby Girls and Sac City Rollers.
Feels like it'd be like
They are
I'd say now.
the sum of their parts now.
Save it for the second half.
They're like Transformers.
Sorry,
They're moving,
yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what I was trying to say.
Foreclosure out there.
Transformers. It is May 4th. Transformers Deep Space.
Ay, caramba.
You're just mixing all the genres, aren't you?
I'm just grasping at adjectives, but it is Forecloser on the track, and now lead jammer for Sacramento.
Foreclosure. Lead jammer.
Mathole still struggling as they get through the pack now.
Like that. That's up on the board, but you pronounce it.
Oh, Forecloser just showing up
Wow,
in the inside lane.
that looked like a great block from Hurt Russell, but Forecloser able to recover, block back, and then keep going.
Box clears just as the jam
And for the
ends.
points going up, looks like a 4-0, 4-2 jam for Sacramento there.
More presence to say,
49 to
all right,
15 is your
it's
score.
like getting further
It's about
along.
20 minutes left here in this first half.
Ended. Looks like Griffith, though, got a
Swifty
penalty
on the
right
jam
into
line
that. Or, no, Griffith
against
under 10
Marinacre.
seconds.
Oh, I just missed somebody then.
Yeah.
Pack advantage, Sacramento. Jam is underway.
Taylor Swift.
Nice tight starts here at
Yeah.
the jam line. Really just making them do work, but I think they're just excited day one, you know.
Small package.
Swifty trying to take the outside lane. Tripod up there, really slowing her down.
The whole pack's really just
Whoa.
down the straight there.
Quite a knock to the outside
Right in that first part.
from number 12, Devastator, but Terminal City Jammer undeterred.
They're almost in turn 2.
Chuck and Alborn also showing
Turn 3, waiting to pitch up.
a lot of work here on the track defensively.
Where's the
So
outside
pack's
line?
spreading out between turns 1 and 2. No pass, no penalty. So
Minors, but I figured that's
Swifty
just
is
because
out of the
it's
pack,
a no-
not lead jammer. Sacramento trying to hold back.
So Taylor
Marinacre
Swift
just a little bit longer.
already through, not the lead jammer though, but scoring.
And Marinacre takes the lead jammer position. Swifty already picking up 4 points.
Go up for Taylor Swift. Marinacre signaling for 2. Wants to get at least 2
Marinacre
points.
trying to do the apex hop. Calls off the jam as she does it.
Looks like everybody's all right. Hard hitting roller derby action.
Double zeros on that last pass there.
There you go, but it is a 4-point jam for Sacramento. That puts them at 53 now. 53 to 15, Sacramento in the lead.
Sporting conduct.
Don't forget, we've got more great roller derby action coming up here on turn 2.
Words are hard.
We've got Denver versus Lane County men's. That's going to be an exciting game. And then, of course, the number 1 JRDA ranked Santa Cruz Gromshells facing off against the Seattle Derby Brats. That's at 8:30. Don't miss that one.
Lemon out there against Pink Floyd.
Insane Lemon Error jamming for Terminal City. Pink Floyd for Sacramento.
I had a dream about that once.
Boy, that is a thicket. I would not want to
No. You
get
need a weed whacker to get through that.
a gas-powered one for sure.
Absolutely.
And we have our first jammer penalty of the game, I think, and that is going to spell a power advantage for Sacramento.
Lemon head to the penalty box.
You know, when life gives you the penalty box, make lemonade. No.
I think that's how it goes. That's what I heard on the streets.
It's when you try to force it that it really...
I think it's awkward.
It gets sad. But anyway, back on the track, Pink Floyd trying to muscle through the last two blockers. They exhaust the engagement zone, and Pink Floyd is let go. Lead jammer now, Sacramento.
But great defensive work on the penalty kill by Terminal
Lemon
City.
coming out with fervor from that penalty box. Terminal City shutting down
So Lemon
in the back defensively.
Or crate, as the case may be.
Pink Floyd able to get through with a full 5-point pass as Lemon is working now to adjust her helmet and re-enter the pack on her initial pass.
So pack spreading out pretty thin there in the second straightaway.
Yeah, definite pack advantage for Sacramento on that jam, and it shows in the score.
So after you buy that, protective gear from Hit This.
It's a 7-0 jam for Sacramento. Your score now 60-15 as we go into jam number 10 here in the first half.
WFTDA tournaments provide everyone who loves roller derby an opportunity to witness the most anticipated matchups of the year. Get all the information on the 2018 International WFTDA Playoffs and Championships at WFTDA.com/tournaments.
Back on the track, it's Ariel Twister jamming for Sacramento out front early. Lead jammer for the team in blue.
Wow, this is an endurance match here. Feeling back in the second straightaway. Terminal trying to take the front of the pack, trying to slow down.
Ariel getting knocked to the side there, trying to call it off feverishly as Are You Ready was approaching the pack. But Terminal able to log 3 points there. And they will take them. Any scoring opportunity they are looking for here. It's a 3-3 jam. 64-18 your score. Sacramento in the lead.
Pack advantage Sacramento in this next jam.
Good on you.
Swifty and Caramba lined up.
Thole for Terminal City jamming.
Going up against Naylor Swift, a.k.a. Swifty.
Swifty really quickly engaging that outside lane.
Ooh, nice block to the outside there by number 970, Narnar Jenks. Othola able to bounce off of that and stay in bounds.
Any means necessary. Great defensive work here for Terminal City, buying some time. Othola, your lead jammer for Terminal City. The pack just sitting at the turn one. Swifty still engaged on the initial pass, yes?
That is correct. Swifty getting brought all the way back to the pivot line, now re-engaging with the tripod at the far apex.
Both teams doing a great job watching the bridge work here. Very conscious on the track awareness.
Yep. Two historically adept defensive teams. And that's number 113, Annie Anklebiter, veteran skater for Sacramento, anchoring the 2 wall at their front, but eventually Othola will break through for 5 points.
Takes a lot of power to keep moving.
That darn engagement zone running out.
It only comes in one flavor, and that is 20 feet.
Mm-hmm. Othola watching the lines, calls off the jam, puts up 4 points for Terminal City. Nice shutout from Terminal City. 9-point jam there. That'll bring the score 64-27.
Well, Terminal fans, you probably already know this, but I just happened to look at the back of Lathole's jersey. Lathole is the name on our roster, but I Caramba is the name on the back of the jersey. So
always keeps you guessing.
Take your pick, Cakes.
Yeah.
Whatever we feel like, I guess. All right.
Game back underway here.
Jam 12 in the mix, and 4 closer jamming for Sacramento.
Kiki Frenetic for Terminal City.
before getting dumped out by the pivot line, has to reset to the jammer line.
Oh, Neil and Weep, nice opening there. Love those assists from the Balkers. Oh.
And it is forecloser. Up front first for Sacramento, lead jammer.
Sacramento scurrying to the front of the pack there, still holding back Kiki. Sacramento knows some defense, yeah?
They do. That's number 46, Hurt Russell for Terminal, setting up the tripod at the front of the engagement zone. Makes no difference to forecloser, though. 5 more points for Sacramento. Team set up in the far straightaway now. Just this side of turn 3.
Conquistadorable keeping that pivot point of defense there for Sacramento. Kiki still on the initial pass. Amazing work here, Sacramento.
Yeah, the benefit of the unification of the two Sacramento teams, as we mentioned, means that you get the defensive forte of both squads and able to put them to use under one umbrella.
Nice star pass here from Terminal City. Smokey now jammer of record.
And Forecloser's going to exit the pack there and call that jam off. Wow, 15 points on that jam for Forecloser.
The friendliest joint in town.
Your score is 79-27. Just about 12 and a half minutes left in this first half.
I can dig it.
I want to give a shout out to our sponsor, Hit This. Hit This Derby gear has everything you need to get rolling, from skates to protective gear and unmatched service for all your derby needs. So before you hit the track, hit this.
All right, we are underway once again here on track number 2. That's number 7718. Are you ready? Jamming for Terminal, going up against 0618. Pink Floyd for Sacramento. And Arya, lead jammer. Arya coming into the pack now, just the other side of the pivot line. Whoa!
Wow, look at that footwork. Just tiptoeing on the inside lane. Puts up a good 4 points for Terminal City. It just taps their hips, shuts it down. Oh, Sacramento squeezing by with 3 points, though.
Nice.
Nice.
Not to be undone.
We're happy you're here. If you're on any of the social medias, make sure you're using hashtag BigO2018. You can also find all the social media on Big O social media, or ECRG_ the Big O on Twitter. All right, jam is underway. Insane Lemon Error jamming for Terminal City. Might have a power jam situation here now for Terminal City. As Ariel Twister takes a timeout in the penalty area. They recognize the power jam situation on Terminal's bench.
Speaking of Ariel Twister, a tweet here on the hashtag BigO2018 from Rosetta Stone. Is it possible to become lead jammer in less than 1 second? Asking for Ariel Twister. The answer is, does she need 1 second? And the answer is no. So
no, absolutely no.
If you got half a second, Ariel Twister could be your lead jammer.
So Terminal City trying to push here. Water falling on the inside lane, trying to open up and put some offensive maneuvers on the track. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Did you just see that?
I didn't see it, and neither did Terminal City.
Nope. Oh, a power jam switcheroo, if you will. Oh, just what you need. Nice grand slam for Sacramento. Ariel Twister just
making up
turning
for
it up.
lost time in the penalty box.
Yeah. She's turning into a Category 5. Nice awareness there by Terminal City.
Oh, excellent outside track boundary consciousness there by Ariel Twister, lifting up the right skate so as to avoid the cut.
Smokey last line of defense up at Terminal City. In front of the pack.
So a good effort at a penalty kill by Terminal now.
Yeah.
Their jammer back on the track, 41 Lemon.
Both jammers on scoring passes, 5 points.
Wow, they are just doing damage on both ends here. Racking it up on both sides.
There you go. That jam comes to its natural conclusion. And with 10 points on the jam for Sacramento, that puts them at 92. 5 points for Terminal City. They are at 36 as we get under 9 minutes here in the first half.
Getting a timeout. Terminal City.
This timeout brought to you by Rydell. Experience unmatched stability and response in a simplified, revolutionary design. The Powerdyne Arius Platinum. Performance redefined.
We'd like to thank the S1 Lifer Vision helmet. Next.
And don't forget, well, it's an embarrassment of riches, quite frankly, here at the Big O. We've got some incredible WFTDA sanctioned play coming up today and all weekend long. Rose City going up against arch rival at 4 o'clock. That is going to be good. And, of course, your number one ranked 2017 International WFTDA champion Victorian Roller Derby League facing off against Denver at 8 o'clock. That promises to be a barn burner. I did see a lot of barns as I was driving up here.
Yes.
So farmers, watch out.
Honestly, they are
Little fire starters, I hear.
Go to harmonyeventmedicine.org.
So Sacramento, you're noticing incredible teamwork from them on the field, and that has been forged in a 2018 season, their first season as a combined league. As I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, they are 5-1 on the year, going 3-0 at Clover Cup, and then also notching a win against Bay Area Derby's Team Gold.
Yeah, we don't want to see them actually have to do it.
So they've been working together for a little bit here and have figured out what they're going to do.
Well, they make it look easy, so you know they've been doing the work. Swifty at the back of the pack. Game is underway.
Wow. Ooh. Nice.
Othole jamming for Terminal City. And it gets through on the inside lane as your lead jammer.
Oh, more adept blocking from Skate Park, number 09 for Terminal City. Okay, no pass, no penalty for Swifty, able to get past.
Very nice assist there.
It's a mad rush from the penalty box, and both packs at full strength as that jam ends.
Yeah.
Good job, everybody.
Floodgates were open. Pink Floyd for Sacramento, going against Marinacre for Terminal City.
Gotta start with a few points, go from there.
The first cross whistle confusion. Track 2, of course, right next to track 3. Games happening on both tracks. Whistles blow, skaters look confused.
Keeps them guessing, though.
It does.
Makes for cleaner gameplay, I think.
Yeah.
You're really conscious of that. Oh, pack spreading out really thin.
Beautiful hip check there.
Pink Floyd gets through. Is the lead jammer of record.
One last excuse me at the front of the engagement zone and able to break through. Now coming up on the pack as they set up turn 1.
Nice little match here. Courtesy of Zelda Fitzgerald.
Finally does. Another 5 points go up on the board for Sacramento.
Pink putting up 5 more points for Sacramento.
Terminal City experiencing some significant penalty trouble here in
Yeah.
the first half. They have been cycling blockers to the penalty box with great regularity, and that has compromised their ability to defend against the Sacramento offense. Smokey taking the start. Now your jammer of record for Terminal. And 5 more points for Pink Floyd. A total of 15 on that jam. Sacramento having eclipsed the 100-point mark.
Total eclipse
of the heart.
Ooh.
It's 106 to 39 is your score. Got about 6.5 minutes left here in this first half.
Weekly, Lane County's local alternative free newspaper.
I know. You turn the thing over and there's nothing on the other side. It's like, okay, we're going to keep reading those, though.
Yeah. So, just checking out our sponsors, things like that. Ran out of the sheet here. That's interesting. Would you just look at that?
Speaking of world-class edging. Oh, but it's a cutting the track penalty for Terminal just when they didn't need it. But I see... No, it's not. I thought Forecloser had also cut the track, but Forecloser is out there all by herself.
Absolutely. And the lead jammer.
Both packs at full strength, just the Terminal jammer in the penalty box.
You hear that ringing? It's the Forecloser.
individual Sacramento blocker going in there.
Well, I mean, if anybody knows about getting foreclosed on, it's probably people in
Ring,
Terminal.
who's there? Forecloser, picking up points.
Never mind, I'm calling a game now.
Zelda at the front of the pack for Terminal City. Oh, nice work there by Con Artist. Just so many assists by Con Artist. Really enjoying watching that play.
Good combo block by Skate Park and Zelda, putting Forecloser out there. But not for long. Forecloser back on the track through the pack. 5 more points for Sacramento. That's a 10-point jam for them. They're at 116 now. No points for Terminal on that jam. 39 still on the board for them. It's about 5 minutes left in this first half.
116-39.
Some interleague friendship there on the jammer line. You love to see that.
That's my favorite.
It's truly what the sport is all about.
Friends.
And that's 1-2-4 Crystal jamming against number 41 Lemon for Terminal.
Pack advantage, Terminal.
Crystal, your Sacramento team captain, getting knocked to the outside, having to recycle to lot line.
Trying to gain some speed as Crystal in the back. That Triforce really doing a lot of damage on the time for Sacramento here. Ooh, a nice last-minute hit, courtesy of Rose Villain. Sacramento loses Devastator to the penalty box. The jammer awarded to Lemon.
For Terminal City, Terminal doing some great work. Buzz bombing.
Rose Villain picking up a directional.
Crystal.
Crystal getting bogged down at the front of the pack there. That Terminal City tripod being anchored by Zelda.
Still really putting the hurt on the Terminal City.
Bit of a
Terminal's really good at this.
They are. They're just owning Crystal right now.
Right in turn number 3, Terminal really slowing down Sacramento in general. Nice hit there by Zelda.
That was brilliant.
Outside the inside, Neil and Wheat just missing the hit.
It's almost like physics is on your side.
Zelda picking up the Triforce of power there with the hip check.
Devastator with a retribution block heads back to the penalty box twice in this jam.
So many new debaters.
And I'm sure you mentioned it, but we have had a star pass for Sacramento. That's number 94 Talls with the star now.
Terminal forcing the recall of Talls.
Everyone on the floor has identified it before I did.
Lemon gets a 2-wall, finds an inside space.
Yeah, this is the jam that Terminal has needed now for a couple of jams. They have put 9 points on the board already. And that will end the jam for them. 14 points, in fact, the total. And that helps them escape that low upper 30s doldrum now. They're at 53. Sacramento 116. I was doing some math in my brain, but my brain said, what are you doing?
I was wondering what that look was.
Why would you do that?
Calm down, brain. It's day 1. Still technically, first
I
day.
have all weekend to make mistakes. I don't need to get them all out of the way at day 1.
Back the track. Twister jamming for Sacramento. Oh, Skate Park says you're going to recycle a little bit here. And a penalty call. Ariel puts up the lead jammer status.
Lead jammer right now. I think Karumba trying to get out of the pack still.
Turner Jinx headed to the penalty box. Terminal City with pack advantage. Athole out of the pack, now eligible to score.
Jam ends with 120
Ariel
left,
shutting
so
it down.
we get at least
2
one more
points
jam
on the board for Sacramento. 1
2-1 in favor of Sacramento.
for Terminal City.
On your hashtag BigO2018, Wednesday Adams says that was such a bad call. The blocker initiated that contact with their back. I don't think anybody would disagree with that. We're not sure what game you're talking about, but yes, you are correct.
Still think there's a real estate developer in there.
Oh, track 1. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's probably really the point.
Shout out to Wednesday Adams there. All right,
Did
we're
she ever
underway.
hear us there? We were track 2.
We are on track 2. I feel like I'm on track 2.
Pink Floyd out there against Are You Ready?
All right, Pack spreading out.
Oh, and Are You
Reveals
Ready?
lead
Nice
jammer
shoulder shot.
status to
that's
Pink
gonna
Floyd,
get
but Pink Floyd shuts it down.
Yeah.
Not going to play that game.
Are you ready? Dropping a little J&J there. But Pink Floyd says, I'm lead. Let me call this. All right, so 118 to 56 is your score. Just about 10 seconds left on the game clock. And if a team does not call a timeout, it's very likely this first half will end. And it does. Nobody calls a timeout, so we go right into intermission. Your score at halftime, Sacramento Roller Derby 118, Terminal City All-Stars 56. So that was a pretty breezy first half, wasn't it, Cakes?
Yeah. And not too much, back and forth, but nice, as you say, easygoing first half.
It appears that Sacramento, with their ability to put points on the board and keep their skaters out of the penalty box, jumping out to an early advantage. But Terminal, both Terminal and Sacramento, both of them could be considered second half teams.
Yeah. And the penalty factors will be the biggest story maker, especially in the second half. See if Terminal City can clean it up just a little bit, hold their ground.
There you go. We're looking at Lane County men's warming up against Denver. That's our next game here on track 2. But don't forget, everyone, all kinds of great derby all weekend long. And we look forward to bringing you more of it when we return.
And sparkle shorts.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
Now he's just showing off.
Yeah.
Now he's just showing off. This is him. This is off. It's him showing off. So, but a great game, Cake. So really good game so far.
Yeah. Very entertaining. A little bit back and forth in the beginning. Slower start than usual, but, day one, as they say. Terminal City really showing momentum at the end of that half. So it'll be interesting to see how they rotate that into this beginning here.
There you go.
And
it looks like we'll start this second half for Sacramento with number 606, Ariel Twister on the line. Going up against number 7718. Are you ready? That's a great jammer matchup that's been happening in the first half. Oh! Ariel Twister getting knocked to the inside. Going to try the outside as Terminal City sends a blocker. That's skate park, I believe, to the penalty box. Yeah, Ariel's going to find air on the inside. Lead jammer, Sacramento.
Ariel the Twister.
Turning on that speed. Are you ready? Not too far behind her.
And there's a couple of blockers left. Oh, it's not as bad.
It's a bit of a strung out pack for Terminal City. Ariel the Twister able to make it through very quickly and call the jam off. Let's see. Are you ready? Not able to score. So a 4-0 jam for Sacramento to start the second half. Folks, don't forget, use that hashtag BigO2018 in all your tournament posts this weekend. Hashtag BigO2018 is the official hashtag of the tournament this year.
I mean, you can always use hashtag Beastcakes if you want to ask us questions. I mean, that's pretty awesome.
That's a great hashtag.
I agree.
Oh, my goodness. That is the freshest hashtag.
Oh, so fresh, so clean. Beastcakes.
Beastcakes.
All right. Lithole jamming for Terminal City. Pink Floyd for Sacramento. Pink Floyd is your lead jammer. Pack getting a little bit less together as it enters turn number 2.
We're not able to get jammer stats from the first half, but I would venture to say that Pink Floyd is pretty close to 100% lead jammer. And continuing that trend here in the second half, Pink Floyd going to call that one off. Now before putting 4 points on the board, your score 126 to 56. Going into jam number 3 here in the second half.
I like your mental ringster. That's pretty nice.
You like that?
Yeah.
The good thing about mental ringster is you can just make stuff up.
And nobody can question you until,
No.
Maybe months later when all the data is compiled. Joke's on you. We're done.
All right, that whistle starts the jam. You've got number 41, Lemon, going up against number 44, the forecloser.
Penalty box. Seeing a lot of action. First start of this game.
Just a little, I'm here on the mic going, amazing. Watching forecloser get around an opposing blocker. Lead jammer now for Sacramento on her first scoring pass.
Very nice swivel work for the forecloser. Really trying to follow that trend of momentum, But that pack starting to split up now. Terminal City being held down here by Simonius Maximus. Very nice pivot work.
With 4 points on the board for number 44.
4 for 44?
That's right. Foreclosure coming back into the pack in turn 2 and just taking a leisurely pace through there. Able to grab all 5 points.
5 points to the control.
Multiplayer block.
I can't say 5 and then 4.
Terminal City's penalty troubles continuing here in the second half with 2 of their blockers in the penalty box now.
Yes.
And another full 5-point scoring pass for Sacramento.
You've got it now.
Track cut on Zelda.
Oh, and a full penalty
Terminal
box.
City.
Wow.
Yikes.
On the track right now for
So
Terminal
we were talking about
City.
some momentum shifting and hopefully, cleaning up the game a little bit, but Terminal City in a lot of penalty trouble here.
Yeah, still struggling with the penalties here as we get into the second half. And while that's happening, Foreclosure just circling the track. It is oval shaped, but able to put up. Hold on.
Actually was the last blocker. Picked up a
He's here all night, folks. Here all night.
We're going to start
My goodness.
blockers
24-point jam for Foreclosure.
Unbelievable.
Shout out to Rhodes Warrior, not skating this weekend with Sacramento, but here to just help out.
And give awesome faces and high fives.
Make sure to get the strike in there at the last time.
Do want to mention Griffith in that last jam. Nice hit to the Foreclosure, but what's done is done.
There's only so much you can do.
Only so much you can do.
150-59 your score as we are in jam 4 now in the second half. It's Ariel Twister jamming for Sacramento, wasting no time getting around the outside of the Terminal defense. Ariel being encouraged to call by her coach. And doing so with a number of Terminal blockers standing in the box. So very good strategery from Sacramento there.
Ariel a little unhappy with the call idea, but,
Yeah. She's like, but the points
And I was doing the skating so
from the
fast.
jamming.
Yeah.
Lead jammer. But very, very smart there. There's 2 Terminal City blockers standing in the penalty box, 2 on the track. Sacramento pack at full strength.
If you have not been to a Big O tournament, mark it in your calendars for next year. It is one of the best tournaments that you can go to. The hosts are amazing.
Emerald City.
So great.
Love them.
And you can follow them on the Twitters at ECRG_the Big O.
Freud, your lead jammer.
Big Freud, lead jammer once again for Sacramento. About a quarter track behind number 99, Lathole, a.k.a. Icaramba. Let me take a look at the Twitter and see if any Terminal City fans
Yeah, Terminal
can
City, where you
clarify.
at? Yeah, clarify that for us. 2 points picked up for Sacramento.
Pretty sure Sacramento will take that. Yeah.
Ariel and Lemon showcasing some fancy footwork with the jam line. Full strength as we head into this next jam. Ariel finds that outside lane and picks up lead jammer. I know that Rosetta Stone was timing.
Yeah, how fast was that one?
Yeah, we'll ask that.
Was that 0.4 seconds? Oh, my goodness.
Huge hit to 322. That's Handley.
Handley was handled handily.
Wow. You should write roller derby kid books.
No,
I love it.
I hope everyone can forgive me. I know I can't forgive myself. And so Ariel getting instructions from her coach. Get in there and see what you can do and then call it off. Nice little apex avoidance.
Interesting. That's so interesting with Ariel because she forces the pack to match her speed,
Yeah.
and it just does never works out.
Yeah,
She'll just call it.
she'll just call it, So 1 point on that pass for Ariel Twister. A total of 11 points on the jam for Sacramento. They are pulling away Terminal City in the rear view. 167 to 59 your score with 23 minutes left in this game. I'm being attacked by the cord for my headphones, but I'll be fine. All right, underway once again with number 44, the Foreclosure, jamming for Sacramento. And number 77-18, Are You Ready? Taking the star for Terminal. Excellent put out there by number 46, Hurt Russell. And Are You Ready is going to get lead jammer for Terminal, just what they need.
Are you ready? Your lead jammer.
Now, if you're having any stream issues, make sure you just refresh. Give it a moment. So many people turning into this amazing game. They are aware of the issues. And we'll just get to that when they get back to that.
It is, trust us, we've got an army of people working on
Absolutely.
that. Trying to make that stream come through crystal clear. In the meantime,
10 points so far in the jam.
just listen to the sound of our voices. Wow, nice, excellent jam there from Terminal City.
The hit and the call off 2 more points.
Wow, a 12-0 jam. I'm sorry, 12-2. Seeing those 2 points go up there at the end for Sacramento. So a 12-2 jam for Terminal. Just what they needed. That puts their score at 71 now. 169-71, Sacramento in the lead.
Those 2 points right at the end. So 169-71. Biggest jam in the second half so far for Terminal City.
Terminal City trying to crank this up to an 11. We're watching for it. We're waiting for it.
That's
Right out
it.
there again with
And it is an absolute tangle between the lines with Pink Floyd jamming for Sacramento and Ikarama jamming for Terminal City, but it's Pink Floyd out on the outside, lead jammer for Sacramento.
Can we talk about these amazing Sacramento uniforms? I mean, they're just, they look like a whole new team. But boom.
close to 100% to Pink Floyd.
But you know what, that fusion really working well, especially showcasing this at the Big O here.
Yep.
Sounds good. And Pink Floyd's going to call that up as Ikarama.
Of course, I am waiting for Terminal's next game when they bust out the Maple Leaf pants. That's my favorite, yeah.
You know what, maybe that's what's missing here.
It could
Literally
be.
and figuratively, the Maple Leaf pants give it some sort of power,
I
you
would
know?
be interested in seeing a breakdown of performance of All-Stars, Terminal City All-Stars in the Maple Leaf pants versus no. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely, right
Yeah.
there with you.
Yeah,
Now I want waffles.
me too.
Well, pancakes. I have to go with
Pancakes.
pancakes, right? It's got cakes in the name. All right, backtrack side.
Now Aerial Twister.
Aerial Twister
Kiki
forcing
Frederick.
up the front of the pack, not the lead jammer.
No pass, no penalty, so
So no pass, no penalty.
No problem.
Not my problem.
Aerial Twister. Wow, side to side.
Who needs lead
incredible.
jammer status when you're?
The track
This
could be
fast.
twice as wide and it would not matter to
Nope.
Aerial Twister.
Lead jammer
Another hop skip on the apex there, and Aerial Twister through for another 5-point pass.
Terminal City taking the front of the pack.
coming through for Terminal City.
Still struggling to get a jammer out. They do it. Kiki, your lead jammer.
Go to Terminal City. Kiki
All
Frenetic.
right, Kiki Frenetic, lead jammer now for Terminal City, but 10 points behind. I think Vancouver is going to look for points here.
Pick up some of those points that Aerial's
Smokey
already picked up.
doing the bridge work.
Already have them. May as well see if you can take your own set of them.
Also going up against Devastator. Smokey just trying to open up some room here for Kiki. Kiki
Anywhere.
just anywhere. Sacramento excellent at the recycling here.
Oh!
Flying to the outfield.
Yeah, I got a feeling Smokey's going to pick up a low block there.
Call this time.
And she does.
Yep.
Smokey.
Sending Aerial Twister to the ground on the outside. Aerial is going to
30
reset.
seconds, and then get free.
Take a little bit of time here and then try it again.
Gingerly skating and a little pirouette on toe stop.
Wow.
Ariel gets through, puts up 4 for Sacramento.
Dare I say, Aerial's proficiency on the track boundary. World-class edging brought to you by Rydell with the Radar Halo. Available in a full range of hardnesses from 84A all the way up to 103A.
For 18 minutes and some change
A?
left.
Do you know what that? Do
You don't say,
Do you
eh?
know what that means? You know how they spell Canada, don't you?
Winning by buying the
C-A-N-A-D-A. Anyway,
Beautiful.
I just inserted that Canada joke into the middle of a Rydell sponsor read.
There is a raffle.
Experience world-class edging with the Radar Halo, available in a full range of hardnesses from, all the way up to woo-woo. And there is a Halo for everyone. That's right, you get a Halo. You get a Halo.
It's taller than me.
I'm going to talk to you about your Halo. It's not here yet. Amazon says by 8 p.m. tonight.
As the case may
You know,
be.
even if you're in the penalty
Anyway, buy a raffle
box,
tickets.
You get a halo.
The sin bin, as they used to say in my day.
The sin bin. Where was I? Oh, I was in Santa Cruz at Boardwalk Empire last weekend. There was a skater named Sin.
Yeah.
And Sin went to the sin bin.
Yeah. You're showing your derby age.
Hashtag my derby age. Hashtag.
Yeah, buy your baby and your
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah. Good times.
All right, so we appear to be in a form of a timeout.
Yeah, let us be announceries and let you know what's going on here.
There's a reason we're here. We're still trying to figure out what that is, but
yeah,
all right,
Sacramento with the team timeout.
Oh, you're so good.
Yeah, they put a scoreboard thing, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, and they put a chiropractor because my neck is going to be in full pain after turning around to look at the scoreboard. Hashtag Big O 2018. Hashtag Big O every year, actually.
Yeah, forever and ever.
Lemon.
And there we go. We're underway once again. Lemon jamming for Terminal. And number 1006, Naylor Swift, a.k.a. Swifty, lead jammer for your Sacramento Capital MaulStars.
Sacramento resetting at the back of the pack. Lemon still on a initial pass. Swifty on a scoring run. Smokey now out of the penalty box.
Nice.
Taylor Swift getting through for 5 big points.
That's a grand slam, as they used to call it. Hashtag my derby age. And
so if
Swifty.
you're hungry, eat a slamwich. Grand slamwich.
No pass, no penalty.
Swifty threw on another scoring pass. 4 points this time. 9 on the jam for Sacramento.
Maximus in the penalty box for Terminal.
It happens. It's not like you have to go back and get them all the time.
Pack between turn 2 and straightaway.
This time, Handley causing the run back for Naylor Swift.
Lemon with the cover off and has handed off to Smokey now, but Smokey not going to get a chance to do anything with that. And Swifty will call that jam, having put up 9 points. 195 Sacramento closing in on that 200-point mark. 74 points for Terminal.
Between Con Artist and Red Tornado, I just can't.
You can't even, huh?
Can't even.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought that saying was dead, but no.
No.
Not with that.
If it ain't
Sacramento,
broke, don't fix it, yeah.
Right? Great job showcasing a defensive clinic here at Big O. Jam underway. Are you ready? Jamming for Terminal City.
Are you ready? Tumbles down.
Pink Floyd for Sacramento. And just like that. Are you ready? Is your lead jammer for Terminal City?
Are you ready? Stealing lead jammer status from Pink Floyd there very proficiently. And back in the pack already, scoring, completing a scoring pass.
They put up 4. Nice. The pack's picking up speed as it tries to match Pink Floyd.
Terminal City needing offense desperately here. Are you ready? Trying to pick up speed. The pack is speeding up as well. And that gives Doesn't Matter a chance to do his Franz Fricka imitation. And Are You Ready? Eventually going to crumble to the track and call the jam off.
Flings himself to the ground, calls off the jam, and not pick up that cutting penalty.
Yeah, can tell.
Yeah, does a thumbs up. Lets us know that you're okay.
Yeah. But that body language definitely betrays a little bit of exhaustion there.
Yeah.
Perfect time for Terminal City to take a timeout, and they do.
Nice exhaustive effort there. Let's give you a score update. 205 Sacramento, Terminal City 78. Clock stopped at 14:57. So anything can happen. That's what we're saying.
Yes, it certainly would be a tough road to hoe for Terminal to get back into this game, but Sacramento has been picking up steam in 2018, as we talked about earlier. They are 6-5 overall at the Big O.
This just in. Go to Casserole Megastore.
They've got games tomorrow against Bear City, and then Sunday against Tucson.
So it's true. You could actually
And
get a purchase now.
Terminal City will play
First
Tucson
round
tomorrow,
jackhouse down
and then
there.
Calgary on Sunday.
Our social director, Champagne.
Well, I've got some
With Champagne.
obsessive numbers about Terminal City here.
Champagne
Terminal Big O all-time wins and losses. In 2017, they went 0 for 3 and went on to skate in D1 Malmo. 2016, they were 1 and 3 and went on to skate at D1 Vancouver. In 2015, they were 3 and 0 and skated at D1 Tucson. In 2014, 3 and 0, skating at D1 Sacramento. So Terminal City, a perennial contender, and definitely have had their share of WFTDA postseason play. And they're at it again. Lead jammer now for Terminal, Lethole, a.k.a. Ay Caramba.
We need John Williams to score this.
Oh, man, if John Williams
I'm sorry.
is here.
Strong defense at the back of the line for Sacramento, but Lethole able to break through. Nice, completing a scoring pass. That's a full 5 points on the board for Terminal.
Foreclosure would have to have a merge.
Pretty much.
Foreclosure getting tied up in the thicket that is the Terminal defense at the front of the pack.
Ooh, I hope it's me.
Not lead jammer, and Lethole will call it, completing a second scoring pass. So 4 points that time, a total of 9 for Terminal. And they're getting closer to the 100-point mark, 90 points now for them, 205 for Sacramento.
Now, Terminal can copy-paste that jam.
And they have 9-0 on the scoreboard.
There you go. If they could click on that jam and then click on the next jam, or sort of like click and hold Control Y to the end of the game.
There you go, getting nerdy with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they would like that.
Not only did they get lead, but they also skated clean, no penalties. That was very nice. Let's hope that that continues and becomes a trend. Aerial twister on the jam line for Sacramento. Already picking up speed is your lead jammer. Pack spreading thin as it enters second turn.
And if you didn't know where Ariella Twister got her name, it was from that.
And Ariella Twister goes.
Kiki Frenetic hitting the crowd very hard. As entering turn 3 there. Conquistadorable with that nice hit.
Ariella undeterred.
I could be wrong, though. I've been wrong before.
Through the pack with 5 more points. Total of 9 points on the jam for Sacramento.
Nealon Wheat heading off the penalty box.
They're getting knocked to the inside, resetting back to turn 2.
Hanley with a nice assist. Here, Twister getting hit to the outside. Does a barrel roll, shuts down the jam.
Very strong defense at the front of the pack from number 94, Talls, and number 113, Annie Anklebiter. Ah, the calm.
Before the storm. Dun, dun, dun.
All right, we're going into jam number 14 here in the second half. You've got Lemon facing off against Pink Floyd.
Lemon out there is Pink Floyd.
And Terminal City with the jammer line is able to knock Floyd to the inside, and Lemon is out front, lead jammer for Terminal City.
That was an interesting start, too, because they had a 2-wall from Sacramento and threw in just one defender. So that was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Worked out well in their favor.
From oh, for crying out loud. Words are hard. My apologies to everyone.
Are you thinking of Nar James?
Phil Dirt doing the derby behind
struggling
us.
with language on the dais behind us. It's always fun. I know as somebody who has listened to a lot of roller derby,
Yes.
it's always fun when you can hear what the house announcers are saying
Absolutely.
on the stream call. And it is May the 4th, so Narnar
Points big.
belongs on the track.
Anyway, welcome to the Big O. 5 points.
I will go on record as saying that Jar Jar Binks is not my least favorite Star Wars character. That would be
What?
Luke Skywalker, worst Jedi ever.
I actually agree with you. We're going to get a lot of Twitter hate now.
Somebody get a 50.
Let
It'll
it
be fun.
flow.
Yeah.
Let the hate flow.
We'll be watching for it. Best interaction on Twitter all day.
Only with your Twitter hate can you defeat us.
Foot closer. Jamming for Sacramento.
That'll work.
Oop. Foreclosure getting hit to the outside, having to recycle to the jammer line, and it is Terminal City with lead jammer. And that is number 322, Handley jamming. Handily jamming.
Hand in hand jamming.
Handily making it through the pack, hands free.
5 points for Terminal City.
So 2 Sacramento blockers now in the penalty box. Pack advantage for Terminal.
A little switcheroo as far as like penalties and defensive walls. Terminal City turning it on a little bit here. Nice to see.
Now, with a 4-2 pack advantage for Terminal, I might not have called that jam off. I might have let that one roll.
I would have let that roll
but
a little bit.
Forecloser was the jammer for Sacramento, and you always that changes your decision-making process for sure.
Mm-hmm. So no pack advantage for
Caramba out there for Terminal City. Pink Floyd out once again for Sacramento.
So it's Pink up against Caramba. Left jammer's looking for an outside avenue. Ooh, excellent put to the outside. Number 6-7, Rose Villain.
Very nice.
But it is Pink Floyd as lead jammer now for Sacramento Roller Derby.
Terminal City losing Smokey to the penalty box. Pack amoeboing in turn 2.
Completely out of view now as everyone and their next door neighbors are standing in front of us.
Pink Floyd putting up 5. Mathole. Caramba out. Pink Floyd shutting it down. Shutting out Terminal, putting up 3 more points for Sacramento.
There you go. That's 8 points for Sacramento on that jam. They're at 224 now. 108 for Terminal as they have crossed the vaunted 100-point mark.
So what Terminal needs to do is get these Maple Leaf pants.
Yeah. First of all.
First and
get
foremost.
The Maple Leaf pants,
yeah. And then maybe consider no penalties or,
It's kind of like the optimal spot to be. Precision, performance.
Minor details.
Conspicuous by their absence from their roster, skaters like Maiden Sane, a jamming wunderkind, if you will, could account for some deficiencies in their offensive output. But you also have to stop the opposing jammer, and they were not able to do that for Swifty. Swifty just breezing right through that back.
So a full penalty box here now for Terminal City.
Not good.
No bueno.
And so Swifty will call the jam with the pack advantage. 4 more points on that pass for Swifty.
But what's nice about this first game between the two is not just that they're getting their first game out of the way, but they're also figuring out maybe the strategy for the weekend.
Yeah.
Sacramento looking like a defensive wall to contend with. I feel bad for the rest of the teams that had to play them.
Right. They will both play Tucson, and as we saw in the game previous to this one on this track, Tucson absolutely handling Jet City. So.
It's going to be a game to watch for sure. We're looking for an official review here requested by Sacramento. We'll give you that information if we can.
Looking over at the Sacramento bench, I see HN Icy coaching for Sacramento, a long-time defensive standout for Sac City Rollers, one of the 2 teams in Sacramento that combined to create Sacramento Roller Derby. The other, of course, the Sacred City Derby Girls. And as we know, Sac City and Sacred City both accomplished WFTDA teams. 2013, Sac City Rollers taking 2nd place at D2 Kalamazoo. And then, of course, who can forget the heart-stopping game between Sacred City and Nashville at the D2 playoffs in 2015. Both those teams advanced to championships and played each other again for the D2 championship, and Sacred City won in a very exciting and dynamic contest.
So, update from Emerald City. We are, again, talking to the vendor to resolve the issue. They're aware of the Track 2 outage. So,
I would actually love to see that.
3 about that.
But I don't mind, because I like listening to you, and I like talking to you. So,
Talking with you too, Beef.
Cakes, it's like when we're talking together, it's like the whole world just is off the stream. They just go away.
It's like you can't refresh it.
No,
Can't reset it.
don't even try.
Just let it
Sounds
be.
like a good setup for a very safe.
So we're not sure if we'll be able to give you the outcome of this official review.
And then I can wear all that gear so I can.
I don't think that has anything to do with the stream. I do have this microphone right here. If I wanted to. Oh, wait. I see an official coming over. It's Coffee. And hopefully we'll be able to overhear what the outcome and the input, the throughput, and the output, if you will, of the official review.
I'm sorry, I heard coffee and
I know.
and now I'm like,
Your
coffee.
ears
Hello.
peaked up there. You're like,
Yeah.
where is the coffee? Shout out to Coffee and all of the officials here at the 2018 Big O.
So that, as I understand
Here we go.
Here we go.
We're gonna eavesdrop on Phil here.
Yeah, we are.
There was some talk.
There was some talk. People said, we would like this reviewed. And they said,
All right, so
Okay.
very informative.
Yeah.
Phil's words.
that is
100% accurate.
that's exactly what they said. They said, nope.
Whole lot of nope. So official review was not retained. If that is
There you go.
information that you would like to hear.
No call
Beautiful
stands.
pirouette there. Aerial twister. Lead jammer. Sacramento.
So they do not retain
tapping.
the official review,
Shuts
but
down the
they do
jam.
wind up with lead jammer and call
Lemon
off
was
jam.
just around the corner.
Some points.
About to roll some
About to come
lemonade.
through there
Yeah.
and get some offense, and Smokey tying it up with Ariella there. Ariella able to call it
1,
off.
2, 3. The crew is called BDP. If you want to get these into the tip top, stop the violence and hip hop. YO.
You know, when the feed does get back on there, and or you listen to this later, use hashtag Big O 2018. Let us know who you would like to be if you were a Sacramento player.
Ooh. I know who I would like to
Forecloser out
be.
there
Who?
against
I would like to be the forecloser.
Yeah.
And that is your lead jammer right now in this very
Forecloser
moment.
versus lead jammer.
Going up against Lithole here in the later jams of the second half.
You know, the
Forecloser just racking up the points today. Back in the pack right now. We're looking to score. Good put out by number 09 Skate Park.
But not like a Superman sort of. You know,
And any ankle biter doing an excellent job keeping that defensive.
A close second of who I would want to be.
Yeah.
If I was a Sacramento roller derby player, I'd want to be any ankle biter.
Probably just still Phil Dirt.
I mean, there's so many good options on Sacramento.
I know.
Honestly,
I
good luck
know.
with that.
Abundance.
I could team up with the
Oh,
Shuttler.
wee wee.
Phil Dirt's been the Shuttler.
I don't know where that came from. I apologize.
I get a special shout out to Lawrence of Alabia from Santa Cruz Derby. Goes, "Meow, meow, meow." She was doing that last week at Boardwalk Empire. I was like, I thought I was going crazy.
Yeah.
So 240 to 112 your score now with 5 minutes and 40 seconds remaining.
Pink Floyd jamming for Sacramento.
No dice.
And that is Are You Ready? Jamming for Terminal. Getting hung up
Laser focus.
just the other side of the pivot line. Pink Floyd don't mind. Back in the pack now, scoring points.
2 inches. 2.6.
other direction, can't tell you.
Sacramento definitely skating downhill at this point. Putting all kinds of real estate between them and Terminal City now.
As Phil Dirt, I guess I would be always available for free unless
Penalty
you need
box
me, in which case it's
has
going to cost you money.
no guests.
Wow,
Yeah.
And have chunks of concrete.
that's a good thing.
Probably a lot of rocks.
All right, so we're under 5 minutes on the game clock here. Both teams sort of skating this one out.
Sacramento, under 5
5 points on the board for Sacramento. 0 on that jam for Terminal. 245 to 112 your score. Sacramento in the lead.
Can't do it without the volunteers, including the
What's that schedule look like, Cakes? What are we looking at for the rest of today?
Well, for track 2, if you're sticking with our camera views here, you're going to see men's derby coming up, Denver versus Lane County.
That'll be good. I love Lane County.
Oh my gosh, that's going to be an exciting game. And then after that, we're going to have some juniors. California Mayhem taking on Emerald. That will be a must-watch.
I'm calling that game.
Oh yeah. But then that's a must-watch, absolutely. And then we'll have Santa Cruz versus Seattle, another juniors game.
There
So
you go.
action-packed here at track 2.
All right, and there's action happening right now. Number 41, Lemon jamming for Terminal City on a scoring pass. I look over and I see Pink Floyd standing in the penalty box.
Those ones aren't noxious at all.
Terminal City probably happy with this moment here. But you know what? Short-lived.
Pack bunching up.
Lemon trying to
They're in the
get
far
out that
straightaway.
That's gonna be 5
And
big
Lemon able to
points.
break through for 5 points.
Terminal City Power Jam comes
Pink
to an
Floyd
end.
just jumping
Definitely
through.
making something of it, though.
That was like maybe a 2-second pack interaction.
Was that it?
I mean, math's not my strong suit, but that was very quick. Very quick.
Yes, before 0 points, but 0 points.
All right, so a
also
0-0 pass
5-0
there,
jam for Terminal
but
City.
a 5-0 jam for Terminal.
3.5 minutes remaining.
That puts them at 117 to 247. Sacramento in the lead here. It's about 3 minutes left in this game.
I hope so. I hope so, too. I mean, because it'd be really confusing otherwise. I'm hoping that the pivot sets the pace of the pack is still in there. That's my
We've done all those, haven't we? I think we have.
No, but we just want to give another shout out to WFTDA. You know, the tournaments provide everyone who loves roller derby an opportunity to witness the most anticipated matchups of the year. So get all the information that you'd like to see for the 2018 International WFTDA Playoffs and Championships at WFTDA.com/tournaments.
Yeah, great tournaments happening in A Coruña, Spain, hosted by Ospergantes Roller Derby.
Yes.
And then in Atlanta, hosted by Atlanta Rollergirls. And then, of course, Champs is going to be in New Orleans, hosted by Big Easy Rollergirls.
Big Easy, very nice host as well.
And Airlet Twister jamming now for Sacramento. Making it look easy.
Amazing defensive work here by Sacramento.
Nice sweep by Conquistadorable.
Icarumba trapped in the back of the pack. And of course, as I said, that announcer curse pops free.
Oh, this is rotating door here for penalties.
It is, and I know that's going to be a pretty significant discussion for Terminal City, their coaches and their players after this game is over. They do have 2 more games to go here, and they're certainly going to want to find a way to control that as they go into their next 2 games.
Well, I can tell you
We've got under 2 minutes here left on the clock. 261, 118 is your score. Sacramento in the lead.
I can see that it will, so obviously it won't. That's a nearly useful superpower. It could almost be useful, but it probably would be when there were 40 choices.
And you know, if we ever get quiet, you know, we're listening to Phil. That's basically what's happening. When we stop talking, we're listening to Phil and Biggie on the house call.
Well, actually, we're just trying to eavesdrop, get some more information, penalty trouble, seeing what we can get some inquisitive moments there.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
That's number 505, Marinaker jamming for Terminal.
Nice shimmy move that Marinaker just pulled there.
Yeah.
Marinaker fighting in the middle of the track right now.
A little bit of feint on the inside, but that's number 970, Narnar Jinx, and number 94, Talls. They are an impermeable enterprise. But there is a power jam opportunity now for Terminal City as Forecloser heads to the box on a cutting the track penalty.
So a power jam.
I almost want to say that's like maybe the second penalty of Forecloser.
Only? Yeah. I would expect those power jam opportunities for Terminal to be very low.
And that's interesting that they do a very relaxed, passive offense for Terminal City.
Yeah.
I did not expect that. I mean, I know, the game is under 2 minutes and that sort of thing, but still.
Well, I'm sure that they're, they are not going to expend themselves here in this contest. Certainly not going to risk any kind of injury.
Absolutely.
And as a former coach once told me, as the jam is winding down, if you hear a whistle, that's when they get the most upset, because you got nothing to gain by going to the penalty box at the end of the jam. Shout out to Pink Ranger. And some points go up for Terminal there, and Terminal will call that jam off. And that is the end of the game according to the game clock. We have an unofficial score. We'll wait for those points to go up, but a game that had great potential in the beginning.
Yes.
Certainly we saw where, these teams could be considered to be evenly matched in their offensive and defensive output, but as the game wore on, the Sacramento defense was just too strong. Terminal not able to take advantage of opportunities they were given offensively. And then as we saw, just cycling to the box there, including jammer penalties. So not everybody's Victoria. You can't score 16 jammer penalties and still win,
Yeah.
So, but
we can strive. We can strive.
We can strive.
Yeah.
Hashtag goals. All right, so I think, it's still unofficial.
We can't say
Someone
it.
is still calculating.
We want to thank you for joining us, track 2, and we know we have many options when it comes to the Big O. Coming up next, we will have MRDA game, Denver versus Lane
So
County.
get ready to come down, get yourself some free high fives. Both teams going to hand some up. But
There it is, and great derby all weekend long. But today as well, don't forget 6 o'clock, Bear City versus Calgary. And then 8 o'clock, Victorian Roller Derby League, your number 1 ranked WFTDA 2017 champions going up against Denver.
Congratulations, Sacramento Roller
And that is your final score, 261 to 125. Sacramento in the lead, having won this first game. First of 3 here at Big O. Cakes, I would like to do this again.
Absolutely.
Like starting right now, but
Put this on the calendar.
they won't let us.
Yeah. They won't want us being in charge of nothing.
But when the wheel spins again and we wind up on a call together, it will be a happy day.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, everybody, for listening. Cakes Beast signing off. Big O 2018. See you shortly.